So for 19 through 24, we just wanted you to combine like terms and write each expression in simplest form. So for number 19, we can combine the y's. We have a positive 5y, a negative 6y, and another positive 1y. And when we add those together, we get 0y actually, so they cancel each other out. So our final answer just ends up being 4. Because as you can see up here, when we get rid of all of these y's, we're only left with that constant, number 4. For number 20, we can combine our like terms, which are the n's. So we have a positive 1n plus 4n plus a negative 7n. And when we add those together, we get negative 2n simplified. So again, when we get rid of all of our n's, change that to a negative 2n, we just have to remember to subtract the 1 constant that we have up at the top, and this is our final answer. For number 21, I can see that I can combine the d's in this expression. So I would take negative 3d and add negative 1d to get a total of negative 4d. And then I can combine the rest of the terms, or the constant, so I would have 8 plus that negative 2 at the end to get a positive 6. And then I just need to add them together. So negative 4d plus 6 would be my final simplified expression. For number 22, I can combine my x's. So I'm going to have 5x plus 9x to get a positive 14x. And then I just need to add in my constant here, plus 4. And that's a simplified version of that expression. Number 23 is pretty quick and easy too. We're just going to combine the d's. So we have 3d plus another 1d. Remember, if you just have a variable by itself, you can just picture that 1 right in front of it, because it's just adding 1 on. And you will have 4d total. And then we can go back and add in our constant, which is 2, positive 2, and that is the final simplified expression. And we'll do number 24 the same way. So we're going to combine the like terms, and I see that these are similar terms that I can combine. So I'm going to take a negative 3r and add another negative 3r to get a total of negative 6r. And then I can go back and combine my positive 7 with a negative 12. So I just changed that minus 12. You can write that as 7 minus 12, or I wrote positive 7 plus a negative 12. And I know that I'm going to have a negative 5 there. So then I just need to put these together, negative 6r minus 5. And there's my final simplified expression. So for numbers 1 through 6 on page 391, you're just going to write all the expressions in simplest form. So again, we just wanted you to get a practice with that. Don't worry about the other directions it lists. So for number 1, I know that I can combine my a's. So I'm going to have 3a plus 9a equals 12a. And then I can go back and add my constant. 12a plus 2 will be this expression in simplest form. For number 2, I can combine my constants. So I'm going to take 7 and add another positive 1 to get 8. And then I need to add in my negative 5x plus 8. For number 3, I'll combine my constants first again. So I'm going to take 9 plus 3 equals 12. And then I see that these are both z's, so these are like terms that I can combine. So in order to do that, I'm going to take a negative 1z and add a negative 2z to get negative 3z's total. And then I can add in my constant again, plus 12. Not not 21, 12. And that will be my simplified expression. And number 4 really is as easy as it looks. We're just going to take 1n, add another 5n, and get a total of 6n. Piece of cake, right? Alright, and for number 5, we're going to take 12c, subtract 1c, and that just leaves us with 11c total. And finally, in number 6, we need to combine like terms. So we'll take negative 4j plus another negative 4j, which is a total of negative 8j. And then we have negative 1 plus positive 6 equals 5. When we add those together, we get 8j plus 5. And that's our expression in simplest form.